Good morning, children. Happy morning, everyone.
Good morning, ma'am.
Very good morning, Samiksha.
Good morning, ma'am.
Good morning, Sakit. So, how are you all?
Fine, ma'am. Fine, ma'am.
Okay, very good. So, before starting today's class, what we will do? We will recapitulate what we have seen in our previous class. So, in our previous class, we have seen pronouns, children. Okay. So, based on that, once I will show you one video, then I will show one quiz to you. You have to play that quiz. Are you ready for that?
Ready, ma'am.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Good. So use of pronouns. So what is pronouns and where we will use that once again we will see.
Aisha is at the park. Aisha loves the swing. Aisha also likes to cycle. Read these sentences once more. The nouns in these sentences are Aisha, park, swing.
So here we have nouns here. Aisha, park and swing in these sentences.
Check the noun that is repeated in these sentences.
So here whatever nouns are there you have seen already. But which noun is repeating again and again? Sakit?
Aisha, ma'am.
Aisha. So let's check.
Yes, Aisha is the noun that is repeated in these sentences. How do we avoid repeating the noun Aisha? Well, we can use the word she. A word used in place of a noun is called a pronoun. He, she, it, they, I, we, and you are all pronouns. Let's learn more about pronouns.
So you can see the examples of pronouns, children. What are the examples of pronoun? Jyoti, read it.
He, it, they, she, you, I, and we, ma'am.
Yes. So all these are the examples of pronoun. So we use pronoun instead of noun, in the place of noun. To avoid the repetition of noun, we will use these pronouns. Okay. So you know very well what is pronoun. Now I'm going to play one quiz for you. So here is our quiz. Praveen, read the first question.
My mother goes to office every day. Dash goes by car.
Okay, so which pronoun will come there?
She, ma'am. Option C.
Let's check whether it is right or not. I have selected it for you and we submitted it. Yes, it's the right answer. She. So my mother goes to office every day. She goes by car. So we are replacing mother with she. Okay. Samiksha, read the second question.
My brother and Dash went to the park.
Okay.
See, ma'am.
See? Okay, let's see. Yes, correct. My brother and I went to the park. Instead of saying your name, you have used I pronoun. Good. Now, Sakib, read the third question.
Yes, ma'am. Choose the correct pronoun. Sana and Dia were playing together.
Sana and Dia played together. So here two members are there, more than one. So which pronoun will come?
They, ma'am.
Okay, let's see. Yes, correct. They, Sana and Dia played together. When next time we are talking about them, we will use they pronoun. Correct. Jyoti, read the fourth question.
Yes, ma'am. The king asked Dash servants to search for the golden bird.
Okay.
He's ma'am, C option.
C option. Let's check. Yes, exactly. Correct. So the king asked his servants to search for the golden bird. Very good. Now we have the last question. Yeah, here we go. Now Samiksha, read the fifth question.
He is a teacher. Dash name is Mr. Phillips.
Yes.
He's ma'am, A.
Okay, let's see. Yes, exactly. So everybody has given the correct answer. Very good. Clap for yourself. Okay. Now, with this, we came to know that you know very well pronoun. You understood very well pronoun. Now, moving on to today's topic. Okay. Now, before moving on to today's topic, I would like to play one riddle. So, are you ready to solve that riddle?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, let's see. So here we go. Now it's riddles time. Now, Saket, you have to answer. I have a spine, but no knees. Full of stories. You will find these in libraries. Who am I?
Books.
Books. Let's see. Your answer is right or wrong? Yes, exactly. So I will like to show you children. See, the book will have spine. This is called the spine of the book, but it don't have knees or legs. Okay, and it will have full of stories, and you will find all these in libraries. Where we will keep the books? In library. Okay, now here comes the next riddle. Yes, Samiksha.
Yes, ma'am.
This thing has a cover, but it is not a bed. It has many pages and is something that's red. Who am I?
Book, ma'am.
This is also a book. Let's check. Yes, exactly. Correct. So with this, I think you got an idea that about what we are going to learn today. About what we are going to learn today. Say.
Book, ma'am.
Books, exactly. So we are going to see about the book. So our today's topic is related to books, children. Okay. Now, before doing that, here is a warm-up exercise for us. So let's see the warm-up exercise. Just a minute. Yes, children. Now, here we have some authors, okay? And their names are scrambled. You have to unscramble their name, children. So here comes our first author. So can you guess who is he? He has written very famous books. Saket, who is he?
Ruskin Bond, ma'am.
Exactly, Ruskin Bond. So he has written many famous books. Okay, now moving on to the next one. Jyoti, can you tell who
Yes,
is
ma'am.
she?
J.K. Rowling, ma'am.
J.K. Rowling. So J.K. Rowling has written a very famous book. They have made movie out of it. Can you tell which movie, which book?
Harry Potter.
Exactly, Harry Potter. Did you watch?
Yes, ma'am. I saw that.
Yes. Praveen, can you tell who is he? Praveen. Okay, Sameksha, will you answer?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, who is he?
Satyajit Ray, ma'am.
Exactly, Satyajit Ray. So children, as I told that today's our topic is related to books and the authors are the person who will write the books, who will write stories. Okay, so all today we are going to see everything related to the books.
Okay, ma'am.
And the person who write poems to them, what we call?
Poets, ma'am. Poets.
Poets, exactly.
Poets, ma'am.
Correct. Now everyone open page number 76 in your textbook. Open page number 76 in your textbook. Okay. Now, before doing the warm-up exercise, first we will see that our lesson is The Girl Who Hated Books. And this book was written by the author Manjusha Pawagi. So she is Manjusha Pawagi, children. I would like to show you about Manjusha Pawagi. So she is Manjusha Pawagi. So I told now that the authors will write the books. And The Girl Who Hated Books is written by Manjusha Pawagi. So Manjusha Pawagi was born in Maharashtra, India, but she moved to Canada with her family and started her career as a journalist and children's author. Her first children's book, The Girl Who Hated Book, was made into an animated short film, and it was translated into 11 languages, and it became very famous, children. Though she was born in India, but she was brought up in Canada. Okay, so she is Manjusha Pawagi. Remember her name. Manjusha Pawagi is the author of the book, The Girl Who Hated Books. So today we are going to learn about her book, her story, The Girl Who Hated Books. Okay. Yeah, children. Now moving on to our warm-up exercise. Are you ready to do warm-up exercise?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Now in page number 76, see, warm-up exercise was given. So we have to say in chorus, means all together. If you want, you can see in your textbook or else you can see on the screen also. So are you ready? I will read two lines. You have to repeat after me that 2 lines. Okay, children?
Okay, ma'am.
Yeah. Now let's start. Books are great. Books are fun. Books let you do what you have never done.
Books are great. Books are fun. Books let you do what you have never done.
Correct. So books may gives us so much fun, and we can do whatever we want to do by reading the books. Suppose if you want to do some adventure, but you cannot do that. But if you read a book, you will get the feel that you are doing that adventure children. Okay, so books give us that feel. So with reading the book itself, you feel that you have done that adventure. Okay, read a good mystery, solve a crime, read about history, go back in time. So if you will read a mystery book, so you can solve a crime, you can see that how the detective is solving the crime. You will come to know that how they have done, what they have done, at the end, what punishment you got, and how we have to be careful. Okay, so by reading the mystery book, you will come to know all about that. Next, read about history book. If you read a history book, you will go back in time. Go back in time means physically you will not go, but you will understand that what happened in the past. History means reading about the past. So 100 years back, 1000 years back, what happened at that time? They will write it in history book. So in that way, you can go back in time. Next, read about a lost dog. Where can it be? Read about a giant frog under the sea. Yes, repeat.
Read about a lost dog. Where can it be? Read about a giant frog under the sea.
Very good. Read a very funny book. Tears go away. Read a bright, sunny book on a rainy day. Suppose you are feeling so sad, you are feeling miserable. So at that time, if you will read any comic book or any jokes book or any funny book, so at that time you start feeling happy. You will smile. Okay. And suppose it's a rainy day, it's so dull, and you will read any interesting book, so you will feel so energetic. Okay, repeat.
Read a very funny book. Tears go away. Read a bright sunny book on a rainy day.
Good. Books are great. Books are fun. Let's read books, everyone.
Books are great. Books are fun. Let's read books, everyone.
Okay, now you have to be in mute and you have to repeat under the sea. Read a very funny book. Tears go away. Read a bright, sunny book on a rainy day. Books are great. Books are fun. Let's read books, everyone. Isn't it nice?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
It's nice.
Even you two have to practice this. Okay, children?
Okay, ma'am.
Now, before explaining the lesson, I would like to show you one video. Are you ready for it?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
The girl who hated books. Meena hated to read and she hated books. They're always in the way, she would say. This was true because in her house, books were everywhere, from floor to ceiling and all sorts of places where books usually are. And her parents were always bringing more books. Her cat, Max, hated books too. One day, Meena called out to Max for breakfast, but he did not come. Where could he be? She wondered and looked everywhere. Suddenly, she heard a loud meow. Oh, he was stuck on top of the tallest stack of books in the house. Meena started climbing the pile of books to rescue him and lost her balance. Crash! The books fell and strange things began to happen. Creatures tumbled out of the pages this way and that. There were princes, princesses, frogs, wolves, and what not. Stop! Cried Meena. Go back! But no one listened. She had an idea. Meena picked up a book and began to read aloud. Slowly, the creatures stopped jumping and came closer to hear the story. As she read, the creatures jumped back into the pages where they belonged. Since she was fascinated by them, she started to read. Weren't her parents surprised and happy to see her reading?
Okay, children. So this is a brief explanation of the story in the form of video. So this through this you got an idea that in our story there is a girl and her name was Meena and she hates book. And at the end, how she generate the interest of reading the book, that we are going to see now. Okay. Now everyone, see in your textbook. So here children, put finger here. Once there was a girl named Meena. So in our story, the girl name was Meena. So Jyoti, can you tell why we have written Meena here in capital letter?
Because that is a proper noun, ma'am.
Yes, exactly. So whenever the proper noun comes in between the sentences, we have to write the first letter, capital letter. Very good, dear. If you look up her name in a book, you would find that it means fish in ancient Sanskrit. So underline the word ancient. Underline the word ancient. So what do we mean by ancient? Ancient means very old. Okay. And Sanskrit means it's a language. Like we have Hindi, like we have Telugu, English. Sanskrit is also one language and it is very ancient language, very old language. Praveen, can you tell why we have written Sanskrit, capital S here?
Ma'am, because it is a language, ma'am.
It is a language?
Proper noun.
Proper noun. It is a particular name of a language. We have so many languages, but one particular name, special name of language is a proper noun. Like English, Telugu, Hindi, Sanskrit is also proper noun. So that's the reason we have written there capital S. Okay. So moving on forward. So what we have seen that Meena means fish in ancient Sanskrit. Do you know everybody's name will have some meaning? Even my name is also have one meaning. My name is Purnima and Purnima means full moon. Okay. The same way everyone's name, they will have some meaning. But Meena, she does not know what is the meaning of her name. And why she don't know, let's see. But Meena did not know that because she never looked up anything anywhere. She has never seen anything anywhere. She didn't ask anyone. She didn't read anything. So she don't know what is the meaning of her name. She hated to read and she hated books. She hated reading and she hated books, children. They are always in the way, she said. And this was true because in her house, books were everywhere. So what happens in Meena's house? Books will be in the way, children. So can we keep books in the way in our house where we walk? Do we keep books in the way?
No, ma'am.
No, we will not keep. But in Meena's house, books are in the way. And that's the reason she doesn't like. And some more reasons are there. Let's see. Books are everywhere in her house. Not just on bookshelves and bedside tables where books usually are. But in all sorts of places where books usually aren't. So generally where we keep the books in our house? Maybe in the bookshelves or in the on the table. Is it or not? But we won't keep books in way. In Meena's house, books were in the shelf, on the table, as well as in the way also. Now moving to the next page. Come to the next page, children. Yes. There were books in drawers and desks, in cupboards and chests. Underline the word chests. Everyone, underline the word chests. Okay. So in her house, there were books in drawers and even desks, in cupboards and chests. So what do we mean by chests? I have explained you this in our previous class. In Golden Touch and Fortunate Peddler, chest means, Samiksha, chest means?
Large, strong box, ma'am.
Exactly, large, strong box. So in her house, the books are even in the chests also, in the cupboards. Cupboards, we will keep our clothes, but in the cupboards also, she have books. And there were books on the sofa and books on the stairs. So do we keep books on the sofa or on the stairs, on the steps? Do we keep books? No, we won't keep books on sofas or on stairs, children. And not only that, books stuffed in the fireplace and stacked on the chairs. And do you know what do we mean by fireplace? So fireplace in a golden region where the snow falls, the people, they will make one fireplace for themselves. They lit the fire and take the warmth of that fire. So in other days, like in summer days or in rainy days, if they don't use that place, so that place also, Meena's parents, they will keep books. They will use that place to store the books. So that is not the place to keep the books, but then also they will use that place to store the books. And in her house, the books became like a stack. Okay, underline the word stack also, children. Underline the word stack. And they have stacked on the chairs. Stacked on the chairs means they kept one on another. They kept the books one on another. Okay, so here we will stop for today. Now, based on this, I'm going to ask few questions. Are you ready to answer the question?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so today we finished up to here. The rest of the story I will explain you in the next class. Now, here are the questions for you. So this is called stack of the books, children. I have told you, stack of the books kept on one another. So this is called stack of the books, and this is fireplace. So in summer season, they won't use this fireplace. So at that time, Meena's parents, they will even store the books there also. Yeah. Now our first question. This Praveen has to answer. What is the meaning of Meena in ancient Sanskrit?
Fish, ma'am.
Fish. Let's see.
Fish.
Yes, exactly. Meena means fish. Good. Now here comes our next question. What is the name of the author of the lesson, The Girl Who Hated Books? Jyoti?
Yes, ma'am.
What is the name of the author?
Manjusha Pavagi, ma'am.
Manjusha Pavagi. Let's check. Yes, exactly. Manjusha Pavagi. Well done. Saket, where were the books in the Meena's house?
In the way, everywhere, ma'am.
Yeah. Tell me few names. Few places.
In the fireplace,
Yes.
cupboards, chests, drawers, and desks, ma'am.
Okay, let's see. Yes, correct. In the bookshelves, on the sofa, on the drawers, tables, in the chests, and even in the fireplace. This is fireplace, children. You can see down. That is fireplace made up of bricks. So that place they will use to store the books. That's very good, children. You answered very well. So you understood the lesson. Good. Now open your notebooks. We will write few new words today. Open your notebooks. Yes, children, open this notebook. Good. Now, first we will write today's date. So write down today's date. What is today's date? 22nd. 10 means 10th October 2021. Okay, children. Now write the heading. Write the lesson name here. What is our lesson name, Jyoti?
The girl who hated books, ma'am.
Exactly. The girl who hated books. So write down the lesson name. The girl who hated books. Now come down here, children, and write Roman number 1. Roman number 1. Yes. Now write down what is our Roman number 1. Every time what we will write? Vocabulary.
Vocabulary, ma'am.
Yes, exactly. So write down vocabulary. And put 2 dot hyphen. Yes, children. Now write the first word. Write 1 dot. Saket, are you writing?
Yes, ma'am.
Good. So what is our first word? Which one we have underlined? Ancient.
Ancient, ma'am.
Correct. Exactly. Ancient. So write down ancient. Good. Now write 2 dot. In the next line, write 2 dot. Yeah, write down the 2 dot. So our next word is chests. Write down chests. So second word is chest, children. Ancient. Ancient means, I told you, no? Ancient means very old. And chest means a large box, a large strong box. And write the third word. And our third word is stacked. Stacked. So stacked means putting on one another. Arranged one on top of the other is called stacked, children. So everybody return. Jyoti, Praveen, Saket, Samiksha.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, very good. So you have to read this vocabulary words. Tomorrow I will conduct dictation test on this. All right?
Yes, ma'am.
So here we finished our class. So tomorrow I will see you again. Meanwhile, you have to read the lesson, children. Thank you, everyone. Bye. See you in the next class.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am. Bye.